And there they are. So now all I've got to do is get this, and to give you an idea of the size, that's an 18-inch wrecking bar, or crowbar as we call them. That's a 10 by 30 inch lathe. And that's my mill. I've been watching Age Workshops and I shall be, well, hopefully having some fun with it. Yeah, so now all I've got to do is take them apart, because I've got to get these two into my basement, which is down there. And to get them there, I've got to go up the steps to get into my door. It's going to get a bit dark now. And I've got to go all the way down there and then to the end of the house that way and in the room and get them on the benches. That's going to be a fun project. But as we can see, it's a beautiful day today. Sun is out. There's my little car. This is all on my property. I'll do a bit of video later. Over there's my fire pit and my burning barrel. That's the chicken coop. When we get chickens, we do them every few years. And then over there is my beehives. The two on the right, I've got 2 new hives with a couple of brand new mated queens from the Ukraine. So hopefully they'll do good. And you can see these bottles and things in the trees. They're my fly traps. I don't have a granite surface plate, but if I had a huge diamond saw, I could make a few. These here are just rocks that are on the property. I got quite a few. There's the deck at the back of the house, which is south facing. And there's my double garage, and I've got a shop in there. But here in the winter, even though it's fully insulated, still gets to minus 15, 20 in there in winter. So I can't work in there and I can't heat it. And then over there is all the scrap metal I've been collecting to be working with, because if I can, I will get away with anything that's free. I've got a load of oak logs that I cut a couple of years back. Pile them up, somebody will buy them to burn or to smoke meat with. And then that's my driveway, and that goes out south. I've got 5 acres here, which is basically from there to there is 333 feet, and from there to there is 666 feet. And this house here sits right bang centre in the middle of the 5 acres, both equally that way, east, west and north, south. If I've lived here for 15 years, nearly 16. Moved here from England and we absolutely love it. When it's cold, it's friggin' cold. And when it's hot, it's friggin' hot. And we very rarely get any in-betweens here. And the winters, they last about 5 or 6 months. End of October, November, it starts getting really cold. January and February, you can't even go outside for a pee because it'll just freeze. And there, over there is my compost bin, which we've stopped using now because the bear comes back and he likes to dismantle it and eat everything that's in there. So now, a friend of ours who's got pigs, she actually takes all of our scraps and feeds them to the pigs. And that there is just my little storage shed for wood. Yep, we do have an AC unit and we do need it. And then round here, this is what I call my wife's shed. In there she's got a drive-on lawn tractor. And here I've got, well, a few projects. Pressure washer needs a fix. Motorised little scooter. Push along. Now the flies are coming out of that. There's a plough that goes on the front of my quad, my ATV. And that is the wife's infamous Triffid that gets cut back to the ground every year and comes back and invades. It's rhubarb. And I bloody hate the stuff. And so my house is 30 feet wide and 40 feet long. It's 1,200 square feet. And I have a full basement. There are 2 bedrooms in this end. And then we have the open basement, I'll show you later. And then under this part in the house, we have all the water softening system. And here I made myself a 12 by 12 room and I put my shop in it. I've got a window on this side and a window on that side. So it's basically, I've turned the house into 5 bedrooms. In Canada, it cannot be classed as a bedroom unless it has an escape window in it of a certain size. And this one has got 2 windows here, which are in the same corner, and 2 on the other end of the house. So there's 2 bedrooms there, there's 2 bedrooms up top, which is 4, and well, if you have a teenager with 20 electronic gadgets, I can plug them all in because I've wired that up good. And yeah, it's a beautiful day. There's a little scrap pile that we've been tidying up, that'll be going to the landfill. But now I've got to somehow start whittling these down and put them in my basement.